Yeah, let's get another 20 questions, see if we can do even better. Ultra hard.
Ultra hard.
All right. What is the internal engine code for the 4-liter flat six used in the 911 GT3 RS? It's not
engine
Metz.
code.
That's not Mesker.
No, Metzger would have been after the 4-liter. The last Metzger was like
Air cooled.
The 997 or whatever.
Air cooled
No,
was Metzger.
Metzger was still going in the 997. That was the last Metzger engine.
Well, turbo though.
I mean, any of them, I guess. I don't know. Either way, I don't know what the 4-liters are. No, absolutely no fucking idea.
Yeah, I got no idea either. Which company engineered and assembled the carbon fiber monocoque in the McLaren F1? Was it not McLaren?
Yeah, McLaren would be guess number one. Guess number two would be
Gordon Murray built a autoclave at the McLaren headquarters to manufacture that. So I'm gonna say McLaren.
Did he really?
Yeah. There wasn't a wide ability to make carbon fiber when the McLaren F1 was designed. To build
sort of like the
he designed
Lamborghini situation where Horatio left Lamborghini just because he wanted an autoclave.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was like
Gordon
91.
designed his own autoclave from a company that made like boilers for big British companies and stuff. So I'm gonna say McLaren there.
So maybe this is a trick question.
Could be. What was the homologation requirement? Minimum production number for Group 3 rally cars. I think it was 200.
That sounds right. I'd give you 200.
Which production car first used a titanium connecting rod in a mass-produced engine? The first one I know about is the C6ZR1 in the LS7.
Well, there's absolutely no fucking way that's the first one.
That's the first one I know of.
I mean, you'd think it would have been Italian or something before that.
You would sure think so?
ZR1.
You would sure think so. I mean, I don't doubt that it is. I'm not saying that's correct. I'm saying that's the earliest one I know of. What transmission supplier builds the 7-speed dual clutch used in the 458 Italia? That'd be Graziano Trasmissione.
You're correct. Damn. Yeah.
What does Metzger engine refer to in Porsche history? Oh, we already went over this.
Hans Karl Metzger, of course.
Metzger refers to the last turbo air-cooled Porsche engine. Which automakers?
And Hans Metzger.
And Hans Metzger, yes. Part 2 is Hans Metzger. Which automaker secretly helped develop the V10 engine in the Lamborghini Gallardo? I don't know. I assume it's
Volkswagen.
Yeah, Volkswagen or Audi.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
What's the chassis code for the final air-cooled turbocharged 911? So 993.
993. Yep, 993. Which manufacturer produced the Cosworth DFV-based engine used in the road-going Aston Martin Valkyrie? Cosworth.
What?
I would guess Cosworth.
That whole question is insane.
Yeah.
The Cosworth DFV is the V8 F1
the old F1 engine.
From the 70s.
Yeah, the old F1 engine from the 70s.
However,
Does the
Cosworth did make the Valkyrie engine, so
but isn't the Valkyrie engine a V12?
it is a V12. Yeah.
Okay, and DFV is a
It
V8,
is not a DFV,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yes.
this is nonsense. We're gonna write that one off.
Thanks, AI. Good job.
Yeah. What was the first production car to use a carbon ceramic brake system? The earliest one I know of it would be the SLR, probably.
The McMurk SLR. Yeah.
Yeah, that had carbon ceramic brakes.
Potentially, or I'm thinking like Challenge Stradale, or
Oh yeah, that could be. Yeah.
maybe even like 996 GT3 or something like that.
Yeah. I suppose. I don't know that one. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, tough.
If you wanna say one of those over SLR,
We'll say
I'll take-
360 CS.
We'll say 360
I don't
CS.
know that that's right. Yeah.
What car introduced the first production use of VVT? For production
That would
cars?
be the Nissan Sentra. No. I don't know.
It probably is something like that. I mean, of course
Nissan does love VVT.
Yeah, and the Honda. What's the Honda one called? VTEC is obviously pretty hot, but I have a feeling this is gonna be like Renault in the 1940s or something. Yeah.
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, no idea. I doubt it's like VTEC, Honda CRX SI in the 90s or anything. You know, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like Renault in the 1940s. What Nürburgring lap time did the 918 Spider record? I don't fucking know. 7 minutes and something.
I think it was under 7. I think it was like 6:58 or something like that.
Yeah, it was fast. I don't know exactly.
High sixes.
What rare alloy was used in the engine block of the Z06 to reduce weight? That's going to be...
Aluminium?
I was thinking magnesium.
You want to make the block out of magnesium.
You're right, but it also wouldn't be that exciting for them to use aluminum because, you know...
That's not exactly a rare alloy, but I think that's the answer.
Every Corvette used an aluminum block since the C5. What rare alloy was used in the engine? I guess this could mean like Chevy Corvette Z06 could mean like the C3 Z06, you know. So maybe aluminum is
doubt
correct.
Yeah. What's the LS? What's the block of the LS7 made out of? Isn't it? It's all aluminum.
Every LS is all aluminum.
Okay, well that's the answer.
Yeah.
It's just AI being retarded.
It's just AI being oddly specific for no reason. Which obscure French manufacturer built the Venturi 400 GT? That's the Venturi. Venturi is the manufacturer. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the engine code of the V12 used in the McLaren F1? Oh God, I don't know. In 56 or something. Something.
Yeah, in something probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Which company developed the Haldex all-wheel drive system used in the Volkswagen Golf R? Haldex did.
That would be Haldex. Yeah. What is AI's problem?
AI is really hallucinating.
Putting the fucking manufacturer's name in the question to which it is asking for the answer.
First road car to make 1,000 horsepowers. I'm gonna say Veyron.
It was the Veyron.
Bore spacing of GM's LS engine family. That would be 4.2 inches. Oh, in millimeters?
In millimeters, please, bitch.
I don't know what that is.
How the fuck do you know that, dude?
I don't know what that is in millimeters.
I'll take inches.
Which Japanese homologation special featured an active torque splitting system called Atessa ETS Pro?
Ooh, the GTR.
I was going to say, all of the GTRs have Atessa systems. This ETS Pro, I'm not exactly sure. If that may be a specific one.
Maybe that was only the M-Spec newer or something.
Or the 400R or whatever.
Oh, yeah, the 400R.
What does the 964 RS America delete compared to the 964 RS? Weird.
Ooh, now that's an interesting question.
Weird bumpers or something? I don't know.
I wonder what it is. Like the stereo or RS America.
See what the answers
I
are.
know that car.
So we missed that engine code one. Carbotech
R1
did the carbon tub, they say. 200 row cars, told you.
Oh, nailed it. Wow, good job on that one.
Yeah, 355 had titanium com routes, I guess.
F355.
7-speed DC. DCT and
Getrag, not,
had Getrag, not Graziano?
Not Graziano, damn.
I really thought it was Graziano Transmissione. Let's look that up real quick.
Hans Carl Bandel Metzger. I got that one.
I thought that was a Hans Carl. Oh, Getrag. Look at that.
Yeah, the same one as the SLS. Yep.
Metzger refers to Porsche's race drive flat six with blah 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 blah. I think the last turbo air cooled would be acceptable. Hans Metzger definitely. Audi, I said, in the group of after we said Volkswagen.
Yeah, well, Volkswagen was owned by. I mean, Audi was owned by Volkswagen.
Right, exactly.
At that time.
Yep. 993, we got that. V12 built by Cosworth, yeah, we got that.
The Cosworth DFV that was in the Aston Martin Valkyrie by Cosworth DFV. Aston Martin.
Right, that patterned after the Formula One engine from the 1960s.
That's fucking nonsense. Okay.
991 GT2 was the first carbon ceramic brakes. That actually might be true. First
it just
car,
says 911 GT2.
yeah, PCCB option.
So which one?
Yeah, again, this is.
So I guess that would have been the.
This is probably
the first
pure
GT,
pure
the
hallucination.
First GT2 was 997. Which the CS and the there were that was bullshit.
Probably here,
Okay.
yeah, pure hallucination. First car with VVT was Alpha Spider. I find that very hard to believe. What I think you nailed this one. 918 Spider, a Nürburgring 957. I think you said 958, but I'll give you 1 second.
I said 658.
Yeah, sorry, 658.
I said high sixes. Yeah.
Yeah. LS7 has an aluminum block with titanium connecting rods. Look at that. That had nothing to do with the question, but wasn't this about titanium? Yeah, the 355. That's very funny.
Yeah, but you did remember the titanium connecting rods.
Well, for number 4,
nice.
I said the only car I know of is the
I know.
the C6 Z06, and then here we get one.
And I was
they
like,
mention it.
It's probably something Italian.
Yeah, they mention it for no good reason down here.
The Venturi 400 GT was built by Venturi. That's surprising.
But
I did not see that coming.
Yeah, that's tough to imagine. I'm still trying to figure out
S70-2.
because that was
The
about
Haldex all-wheel drive system was developed by Haldex.
Haldex. Yep. S70/2.
wow.
Yeah. First factory road car was the Veyron. Yeah, we got that one. No, not Super Sport.
Although they do say the Veyron Super Sport, because
not
I believe
Super
that
Sport.
the 16.4 had like 988 horsepower or something.
Really? I thought the regular old Veyron was over 1,000.
It may have been 1,000 in that whatever that bullshit European horsepower number rating is. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the PS.
Yes, PS.
Pferdestärke.
I think the 16.4 was PS.
Yeah,
The Super Sport was 1,200 PS, which is 1184. So.
I think I said 4.2 inches for the bore spacing, didn't I?
You did. And I don't even know what the fuck bore spacing is. So good job.
That's how far apart the bores of the cylinders are. All the Chevy small block engines have the same one, 4.4. Yeah, GTR, we got that.
Got that one.
Yep, 964 America deleted major lightweight features compared to Euro RS. No seam welding, thinner glass, aluminum hood, lightweight interior panels, or magnesium wheels. It was more of a parts bin special than a true RS. Well, that would be a tough question for Jeopardy. I mean, you need to get that whole answer.
Huh?
You gotta say, what is no seam welding, thinner glass, aluminum hood, lightweight interior panels, or magnesium? It's more of a parts bin special, Alex.
What's the minimum? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, I believe my answer was they took the radio out, so I don't think I got it.
Maybe we should do 10 of each. I'll do 10 and you'll do 10. No, I think if you get screwed by AI, you get screwed by AI. You lose a point.
Okay. Yeah.
You good with that?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's.
And AI could grant you the answer as well, like
Exactly,
What, who made the
yeah.
400 GT?
Who made Haldex?
Who made the Haldex system?
Yeah. You want to go first, Patty, or should I?
I'll go first.
Give us 10 more questions, but on the earlier hard difficulty, not the extra hard.
Which manufacturer makes the Dodge Viper?
All right, Patty, which production
a
car was the first to
7-speed
use the
manual.
7-speed manual transmission?
The first I can think of is the Aston Martin Vantage.
Did that have a 7-speed manual?
Yeah, they offered it with the 7-speed.
Is that your guess?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, my guess is either C7 Corvette or there was a Porsche that had a 7-speed too, right?
Yeah, Porsche did offer a 7-speed
Yeah.
in the 991.
Yeah. Okay. What engine powers the SLR McLaren, and who developed it?
It's a AMG V8.
That's what I was gonna say.
Uh,
I think we'll accept that. AMG V8.
yeah,
Which
I don't know what
manufacturer
the
built the V12 using the
engine
Toyota
is.
Century, Pat?
I'm gonna assume that's Toyota.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. What was the first American
It's
production
also
car?
AMG.
What was the first American production car to exceed 200 miles per hour from the factory? Now this one is debatable.
American production car. I mean, would it have been?
Well, there's one that said they
Everything.
did it, but they probably didn't.
Yeah, was it the Ford GT?
No. Is that your
The
guess?
Viper?
Ford GT? Viper? Is that your guess?
Yeah, fine, Ford GT. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably good. When I was thinking of production car in general, not American. That's why I was. That's why I was thinking. Yeah, it says American. I realized that as I was waiting for your answer, because the F40 is heavily in dispute as to whether or not it actually did. Okay.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Ford GT. What does transaxle refer to in cars like the Porsche 944?
That the transmission is in the back and it's a part of the rear axle.
In the back, no, but the transmission and the axle being together is the critical part. I'll give it to you though.
I thought they were always
No, front engine
Yeah,
cars.
yeah.
Front engine cars are technically transaxle as well. Like
can have
Toyota,
a transaxle too.
a Toyota Camry is technically a transaxle car.
Okay,
but
I'm used to it being like a
referred to in sports cars that are rear
Rear-mounted.
drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. In rear drive cars, the transaxle is in the back. Yeah.
Okay.
What car introduced first production adaptive suspension system?
I mean, that seems that's classy to me.
That would be my guess as well. I don't know.
Sure, we'll say S class.
What was the final year of production for the air-cooled 911?
Okay, so the last year of the 993, I think, was 98.
Yeah, I was going to say 99, but yeah, it's right in there. Which automaker produces the Ariel Atom? And what country is it based
Ariel.
in? Ariel.
Britain.
And Britain, yep. What is the engine configuration of the 812 Superfast?
Front mid.
Yep. Do you want to...
So it's front engine, but behind the front axle.
Yep. Do
Axle.
you want to say... do you want to say what engine configuration it is as well?
Oh, a V12.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking of that.
I think that's
Yeah,
probably what
okay.
they're looking for. Which
Yep.
car was the first to feature launch control on a production road vehicle? I don't know this one.
I'm gonna say Nissan GTR, R35 GTR.
That's a good guess. All right, let's see the answers. (911), I believe you said Aston. That was one of my guesses. Was 911? I don't think I would have got that.
Yeah, you did say the 911. So yeah, it must be okay.
Yeah, AMG V8. You got that one. Toyota, obviously. Dodge Viper. No, you changed to Ford
Oh, the
GT.
GTS. Yeah, I did say Viper though.
You
Damn
did
it.
say Viper, but you changed. Yeah, transaxle means the transmission and diff are mounted together at the
Claim.
rear.
It says claimed.
Well, that's what they're giving you.
And it says at the rear, so give that to me too.
Oh,
Get a
I was
bonus
gonna give you
point.
transaxle anyway, but no bonus point. They're wrong about what transaxle means. By the way, has nothing to do with it.
Well, we're going on. AI knows everything. Okay.
Yeah, obviously. First adaptive suspension.
Toyota
Soarer. Yeah, you didn't get that one.
Not
Last
the
production year was
S-Class.
98. You got that. Ariel Motor Company, Britain.
Bang.
You got that. Front engine V12. You got that. Launch control 911 turbo with sport chrono package and Tiptronic BDK air system. I feel like that's not relevant right here. Okay, so what'd you get? You got
Man, 911 turbo was my next guess.
which production car was the first to feature an aluminum monocoque chassis? Oh, I don't know that. I figure that's probably like 2CV or something like. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2CV.
Pretty good guess.
One engine code is used for a 5.2 liter flat plane crank and GT350. Voodoo. That's what we call it. I don't know if that's the engine code.
Yeah, that's got to be what they're looking for.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
Voodoo. Which car was the first to use LED headlights? What the fuck? S-Class. Gotta be S. Every
Always the
always S-Class.
always the default answer.
Yeah. Manufacturer
No,
developed
it was the Toyota Soarer.
or Toyota Soarer. Developed a VR6. Gotta be VW.
Yeah.
Which production car introduced paddle shifters to road vehicles inspired by Formula One? Gotta be Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Displacement of the naturally aspirated V12 in the Lamborghini Murcielago.
Loaded question. Is it an LP640?
Yeah, I think they're different, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
You
six.
can get either of them.
I'm gonna say 6.0. Which company engineered the chassis for the Lotus Carlton? I would think that would be Lotus.
Yep, that's a gimme.
I'm gonna go with Lotus. First turbo production car sold in the United States. Ooh, this is an interesting one. There's a Buick Riviera that was a turbo. Oh, you know what? I bet it was the what's the one with the engine in the back? Chevy Corvair Monza. I'm gonna say.
Corvair Monza. There was also the
Or-
Toronado. Was that a?
Yeah, but
Was that
before
a
the
turbo?
this is before the Tornado.
No, the Toronado was front wheel drive. That was special about it.
Yeah, there's another one like Oldsmobile Rocket 88. I think was the other one.
Yes. There's one of those 50s
Yeah.
cars.
So I think depending on who you ask, it's either an Oldsmobile Rocket 88 or it's a Corvair Monza. Let's see. I'm gonna guess that ChatGPT is gonna tell me that it's the Corvair Monza. Which car introduced the first production dual overhead cam V8? That's interesting. First production dual overhead cam V8.
Absolutely no fucking idea.
I don't know either, but this is one that I feel like I bet I can come up with if I think about it for a second. No.
Which car?
Yeah, I don't think I know. I don't think I know which car came up with the first dual overhead cam V8. That's a tough one. I'm gonna skip.
Fire out a guess.
I'm gonna say the Buick Park Avenue.
Something Italian, probably. It's not an American car.
E60.
No way, it's an American car.
E60 refers to that's the one that has the V10. From like.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
You'll take that? Okay.
Yeah.
Answers, please. Audi A8 space frame, missed that. Okay, Voodoo, got that. LED, missed that. VR6 Volkswagen,
R8.
got that. Yeah, I don't know about that. That seems like bullshit.
That might be right.
VR6 got that. I said Ferrari here.
Ferrari.
I think I get that
Yep.
one, yeah.
Yeah, I get that one too.
I said 6.0 here. 6.5, so miss. Lotus, got Lotus. Oh, Chevy Corvair Monza. Okay, I got that one.
Bang! That should be 2 points. Oh, the Model J.
Model J, I would have never got
It's
that.
the first
For dual overhead cam V8.
DOHC V8.
Yeah.
Wow.
It refers to BMW's internal chassis code for that generation of the 5 Series. Okay, well that's a bullshit question.
Didn't it said M5 on the question, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Oh, it
said,
says M5 right there.
yeah, and I
That's
said
the V10 one.
it's the
Yeah.
generation that had the V10. I know more than AI about
Yeah.
that one. All right, do you want to go first or should I?
I'll go.
All right. What was the first production car in history to be fitted with four
Cybertruck next.
Year and model required. Wow, this is tough.
Year-end model required. Let's
I'm not gonna
Truck's
ask
a
you.
bitch.
I'm gonna give you the point if you can get the car. I don't need year and model. I just need
Okay,
model.
what? The first production car with four-wheel disc brakes as standard equipment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a Jaguar. It's a E-type Jag.
Interesting. Which mid-engine production car?
Which mid-engine?
Introduced in 1966, had
Okay.
its engine mounted backwards, flywheel forward, compared to conventional layouts. I already kind of like Grok's style here, even though these are difficult questions.
Yeah. Mid-engine in 1966.
But with the flywheel in there backwards, or with the engine in there backwards.
Yeah. See, I'm thinking like Mura, but it was sideways.
Yeah, Mira's transverse. I don't know either of these, by the way.
Okay, I'll say Mura.
Okay.
Name the only Formula One driver to win a world championship driving for Ferrari in a car powered by a non-Ferrari.
Oh, wow, that's another good question. I don't know that. These are hard as fuck. These are way harder than the GPT ones.
Yeah. It's got to be really early in the Ferrari Fiat era. God damn, what's that guy's name?
Fangio?
Yeah, Fangio.
Yeah, okay. Name the only F1 driver to win a world championship driving for Ferrari. Oh, yeah, that's the same one. What was the code name of the original 1964 Pontiac GTO development project when it was still just a performance package option for the Tempest Le Mans?
For the Tempest Le Mans.
the Spice Melange. The Tempest Le Mans.
What was the code name? I have no fucking clue.
When it was still just the Spice Melange.
That was John DeLorean's thing, right? The GTO.
Yes. Yep.
Let's say it was called the DeLorean.
Okay, I like that.
Which
Japanese manufacturer
Japanese?
produced a Wankel rotary engine sports car that never officially received a model name, only a series often called the R130, and is one of the rarest production cars of the 1960s? God, these are hard.
Let's just. Yeah. What'd you say? NSU?
NSU's German.
Okay, Mazda.
Yeah, Mazda, I guess, would have to be the best guess there. The Bugatti EB110 holds the production car speed record for the shortest amount of time at the Nürburgring Nordschleife, around 740 in 1995 and 1996. Which car immediately took the record from it, and by roughly how much time? We don't need how much time, we just need the car.
I don't know about the Nordschleife time.
God, Grok is brutal.
I think I would like verification on that. I think it's the XJ220 that took its top speed record.
That's a good guess. What unusual engine configuration was used in the 35 to 37 Auto Union Type C Grand Prix car? Displacement, cylinder count, and layout required. I'll take cylinder count and layout.
It was a V16, I think.
Okay, no, I'll take that. Which extremely limited production 1980s car featured body panels made almost entirely from a Kevlar/Nomex composite honeycomb material, originally developed for aerospace applications?
What a stupid way to ask that. I believe they're looking for Ferrari F40, which is carbon Kevlar.
Certainly seems to be that way. Name the...
But, yeah. Only 80s just. That was 89.
Yeah.
Was the first F40.
Yeah, but I mean, with that Kevlar Nomex, it's got. I mean, what else was there? Maybe the only American production car ever sold that came from the factory with a desmodromic valve system. I don't know this.
I don't know what a desmodromic valve system is.
I can tell you what that is. It's like it's like
that?
in motor. What are the Italian motorcycles called? Ducati. Ducati has, you know how valves normally.
Oh yeah.
Valves normally come up based on springs that hold them down. And then when the cam moves out of the way, the spring lifts it up. But in a desmodromic valve system, there's actually another layer of cam systems that push the valve up instead of just letting the spring bring it back up, you know? Yeah. But I have no idea what...
Was this common in cars?
No. No, only motorcycles. Only in Ducati motorcycles. I don't know of a single...
C4 ZR1.
No, I'll tell you it's not that.
The Lotus engine.
No, I'll tell you for sure it's not that.
Yeah, okay, I have no idea.
In 1969, a Group 7
Alright,
Can-Am
next.
car set what is still considered the outright closed-course lap speed record for wheel-driven, non-thrust vehicles at Bonneville during a brief experimental run. Who was the driver and what was the approximate speed?
Okay, 1969 Group 7 Can-Am car set what still considered the outright closed course lap speed record. Non-thrust. God, it sounds like fucking Elon Musk is asking the questions.
Yeah, thank God for Grok. At least the questions were useful on GPT.
Group 7 Can-Am car. So Can-Am cars, the fastest Can-Am car I can think of is that Porsche. That like 1200 horsepower Porsche thingy. And I don't even know what it's called.
I always think of the
914, 9.
I always think of the weird fan car, the Chaparral,
Yeah, the Chaparral.
the Chapel Roan.
Yeah. So let's say or the Chapel Roan. Yes.
The Chapel Roan. The Pink Pony Club.
Or is it the 908? Is that no? That's like 1960s. Say 914.
What we need is the
All right.
driver and the approximate speed.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! I don't know.
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld, 300 miles an hour.
Answers are intentionally not provided here. If you'd like the answers revealed, just say so. Well, that is what I just said.
You fucking bitch.
Give me
God,
the
why is Grok
answers.
such a bitch?
Grok is a real bitch. Oh my god. Is it not going to give me... What a piece of shit.
Thanks, Grok.
Yeah. Give me the answers.
Say now, God damn it.
Searching the web. Hold on, I gotta Google it first.
Hold on, I gotta Google it.
Oh my
first.
god.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What? This thing is garbage.
1949 Crosley had 4-disc brakes. You didn't get that, obviously. Porsche
I did say 914.
914 had the... Yeah, you said it for a different question, though, I think. This is
The wrong
one,
question.
This is the one with the
Which one's this for?
engine facing the wrong way.
Oh, okay.
246 Dino F1, powered by the Dino F6 and V6 engine. Monza was the code name for the GTO. Mazda, you got that one. That's one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Bugatti's was beat by the 959 and the McLaren F1. No.
Not the XJ220.
You did say V16 on this one, so that's two.
I did.
Yep.
Vector W8.
Vector W8. That was the Kevlar one? Vector W8. No car was the answer to that. I told you that I didn't know of any cars that had that system. The answer was none.
Right.
That's awesome. Bob McKee was the last one. Yeah, so you got two. But, you know, most...
I got two.
That was basically Grok being
What
awesome.
a crock of shit.
Yeah. That was basically just Grok being super cool. Oh, come on. It won't give me another 10.
Yeah, sign in or sign up, bud.
I don't have a Grok account. What do I look like? Who the fuck has a
Well, you
Grok
need to.
account?
Elon's the only user.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. I tricked it. What does AMG stand for? Oh, God, I don't know. I've got no idea. Pass. Why is it notoriously difficult?
The A is a Falterbach.
I'll take your word for it. Why is it notoriously difficult to determine the exact production year of a Tatra 603? Because they didn't have serial numbers. I don't know. What extremely rare pre-war American car, often called one of the most beautiful ever made, had only one example produced, the Phantom Corsair, and was funded by heir to the Heinz fortune? Which extremely... the Phantom Corsair, of course.
Thank you. Yeah, good job.
What unusual feature did the original Trabant have regarding its fuel delivery in zero gravity conditions, like hypothetically taken to the moon?
Oh my god. I hate Grok so much.
Grok sucks so much dick.
Grok is fucking gay. Dude, what is this shit? It's like Elon wrote it's like he's sitting there typing all of this out.
I'm gonna say that it could supply fuel even in zero gravity. That's my guess. That it could still supply it. Before founding his own company, Enzo Ferrari was a works driver for which Italian marque? What?
I'm wearing their T-shirt right now. I'll give you a hint.
Alfa Romeo. What was the original body code or internal project designation for the Ford Mustang during its secret development phase in the early 1960s? I don't know. I don't know a secret code for the Ford Mustang. Which? Oh, I don't want to see the answers here. Which obscure detail about the McLaren F1's part sourcing is a favorite among hardcore enthusiasts? Well, that's a bullshit question. Hint: involving mirrors and lights from other brands. What? God, Grok sucks.
It borrowed the mirrors and the lights from a Renault something or other, or some pedestrian car. But
I didn't know that. I knew that it.
Yeah.
I would say if I was looking at this, my answer would be that it copied the doors off of the Toyota Serra. That would be my answer without all this.
That was. But this is actual. They use the part. It's sort of like the usage. The Diablo.
The Diablo that has the Fairlady lights. Yeah.
The 300ZX lights. Yes.
Yeah.
This is it's that, but it's the F1, and I can't remember which parts and from what car.
Yep. Me neither. So if that's the answer you're looking for, I'll lose that point. What was the biggest mechanical or specification change introduced with the Polski Fiat 126P Beast version compared to the 126P? I don't know. Pass. Which independent American automaker from the 1930s used superchargers on many of its production models for performance long before they became common? Well, Bentley's not American, so it's not that, I suppose. Cord?
1930s. Yeah, Cord. Be good.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Cord.
That's a really good guess.
What unique historical connection links...
Or Duesenberg, actually.
Oh, yeah, Duesenberg is probably right, but I already said Cord, so we'll leave that. What unique historical connection links the early Kaiser Fraser cars post-World War II to the defunct Graham Page Company? I don't know either of those. I don't know either of those companies. The Holocaust is going to be my historical connection. All right.
That's a stupid question. We're all dumber for having heard it.
Yeah. AMG I didn't get.
Oh, and I was wrong, too. I said a Falterback was the A.
Yep. You can't tell. That was my guess. I'm going to take the point on that. Phantom Coursera. I'm taking the point on that. That's 2.
Fucking bullshit.
Gravity fed so it would work fine. Yeah, I'm taking 3. Alfa Romeo. I'm taking 4. T5. No. I did not get that. Door mirrors from Corrado and rear lights from Diablo. I didn't get that. Water-cooled engine, I didn't get that.
Whoa, but they are from a Diablo. So the Diablo used the same lights. Whatever.
Not the rear lights.
The Diablo stole those lights, too.
The headlights on the...
Yeah, I know, but...
What were the rear lights from the
300ZX,
Diablo stolen from?
I don't know. But that's funny that...
Water-cooled engine, I didn't get that. Graham, I didn't get that. Kaiser Fraser, I didn't get that. So yeah, I got 4. What did you get? 2?
Yeah.
I have 1 again.
Oh shit.
Woo! Well, we took an hour on this dumb bullshit.
Yeah, you beat Grok. Good job.
Yeah, I mean,
You beat me at grokking.
I take no pride.
That says more about you than it does me.
Exactly.
Really.
I take no pride in winning at a grok-based competition. Nothing gives me the warm and fuzzies about that.
All right. Well, I'm struggling to keep my eyes open here, bud.
Yeah, me too, pal. All right. Well, if you watch this one, you're gonna have to, one of these days it's gonna be Patreon only for this type of goodness.
Yeah, so consider yourselves lucky.
You fuckers are lucky.
You lucky bastards. Bastards.